295 that encircles the city of Jacksonville in northeast Florida. There's a good look at TIAA Bank Field. This crowd excited to see their Jaguars as both teams emerge from their tunnels a moment ago. We are just about ready for football as the Jags get set to match up with the Denver Broncos. Final week into the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. Jamal Agnew now to return it. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence to throw. He'll fight his man, Laviska Shenault. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Lawrence. That's caught. It's Dan Arnold, the tight end. And he is going to have a Jags first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2.
Good. Where y'all playing that? 2K League?
And now Shenault on the end around. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Here's Lawrence. Throw left side complete. That's Jones. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
And they'll run it. This is James Robinson. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field.
You out of what?
Every time I see James Robinson make a run, as we just saw there,
I'm in my no limit game right now.
Determined, undrafted, out of Illinois State, always doubted, and all he did, finished 6th in the NFL in rushing. What a find he was in 2020. It's to continue in 2021.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Hey, that nigga took that shit. All right.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That'll be caught right side, Shenault with it. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. And they'll run with Etienne. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Well, down here near the goal line, you don't think of a cornerback in run coverage, but he made the stop.
Yeah, most of the cornerbacks we know, they want to be those pass defenders and take away one half of the field. But the best ones in the game are the complete cornerbacks, able to tackle and run support, as we just saw there.
Ah, that's a bad throw.
Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And the Broncos are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Oh, that's a bad throw.
And he's got some space here.
What are you talking about?
He's got it past the 30 before
You
he's
just be lying. You just be lying.
Shouldn't surprise anyone who's ever seen Javonte Williams play. Compact, strong, physical runner. He ran for 1,000 yards at North Carolina last year. In fact, there's over 1,100.
I didn't beat you.
And 19 touchdowns in addition. And that's despite sharing the backfield with another 1,000-yard.
The first game we played, Bucko, I ain't beat you. I ain't beat you the next 2 times we played after that. After you beat me that first game.
But many thought that Javonte Williams might be the best back
Oh,
in the draft.
right. I'm in the game, bro.
On second down, it's Williams. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line.
Not too many more ideal situations
Gave
in
him the
second
spot,
and
ref.
two in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
Man, it has been a tough weekend for sports fans. That COVID shit got everybody not playing on the league.
We're scoreless after one. Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Bridgewater. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 3 yards the game there, second down. They'll hand it off now, Williams. And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And able to pick up the first across midfield.
Hey, stop hitting the nigga forward. I hate when they do that shit, bro.
That says no indecision on 3rd and 1. And we didn't see it on that run, did we? Got his shoulder square, just got right into the line of scrimmage and picked it up.
Absolutely picked his lane, went with it, and converted. They go play action. Bridgewater. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one. Closed quickly.
Why the fuck is fucking Quentin Dunbar my starting corner? Hell no.
force the incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now a handoff. Here's Williams. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams shreds him with a stiff arm. 40 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
They just do get the play off. Now Bridgewater. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Miles Jack. And the Jags are going to take possession here at their own 43. And Charles, that's now 4 interceptions over his last 3 halves of football, because remember, he threw 3 picks last week.
Starting to wonder if maybe defenses and those coordinators have identified something.
He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. Another try after the 1st down sack. Lawrence finds the open target, Arnold. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge, and that's good enough for a 1st down. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless 1st half. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this 2nd week of the regular season. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. Throw left side is complete on the tight end.
Fucking go, Jacksonville.
It's caught by DJ Chark for the Jags touchdown.
Got us fucked up, man. They think we was fucking punching bag. We going for the fucking off.
The score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. A short kick taken at the 18. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get them down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, That does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Bridgewater steps away to his left. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. Myles Jack there to make the tackle. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1.
They took the Vanguard shit long.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Bridgewater now from the 50. He's got his 6'5" receiver. That's Tim Patrick. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 23. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater.
Oh, that's
They'll drop this down to Williams, and they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. Throwing is Bridgewater. This one swung out to Williams. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. Great mix of play calling so far. 3 runs, 3 passes. All 3 passes have been completions. 1st and goal.
I think on defense now, you have to almost take a chance. Rely on your scouting. Pick a play you think they would run here and just load up for it and see what happens.
Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half.
Tackling's obviously critical down near the goal line. That was great work there to make the hit behind the line and make sure he doesn't get any further. Did a really nice job wrapping up and not letting him loose.
The kick by McManus is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they do get the 3 points before they hit halftime. Something to build on, maybe.
Yeah, go ahead and raise the banner, right? Wave the flag. That's good. Got points. And now, as you said, they've got something to build on as they get ready for the second half.
So we hit the halftime break here in Jacksonville with the Jags on top. As we now go downstate to Orlando and check in with Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Final preparations being made for the second half, both in terms of game plan and also hydration, because humidity is really going to catch up to these guys, no doubt. And for the call of the second half, we go back to Brandon Gaudin.
Yeah, Coach. Hey, that goes for the announcers, too. No AC in this booth, so we've got a mash unit of empty water bottles up here as well. It'll be the Broncos getting the football first in this second half as they trail, and we are back underway.
He got KJ Hamlin. All he want to do is run the ball. Idiot. I want to make some tacos today.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline. I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Williams going to get it again on second down. And bulldozing his way through. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 59 yards rushing for him now.
Why do you play the game? All you do is run the
helps as they
fucking
try
ball.
to push the ball down the field here, trailing early in the third quarter.
And even though they're trailing, not abandoning the running game. People may call it an adjustment. I think it's just much more sticking to what works for you and continuing to have faith in it. And the running game is starting to pay off.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple. They'll try to throw here now. Bridgewater out to his left. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Beck. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Good, sure hands there from a guy not accustomed to catching a whole lot of passes. But how about the way he was able to pull that one in and pick up good yardage?
Play fake. Bridgewater. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
They go back to the ground with Williams. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
Partner, one thing I was lousy at growing up, track and field, I could never anticipate the start before a race. But how about that backer? He figured it out, jumped the count, and turned it into a really nice play for his defense.
And the Jags have 5 in the secondary here on 3rd down. To throw, Bridgewater. And going for Hamler, but this is intercepted. Picked off by the rookie.
Fucking go, Tyson. Let's fucking go, Jacksonville. Here.
They'll take over at their own 27.
I'm going to take these boys to the tip, man.
An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is. A deep ball down that right sideline, and he made sure that he put it where either his guy was going to catch it or no one was.
On 2nd down, a run with Etienne. And room to run as he's up past the 35-yard line. On 3rd and 1, it's Lawrence. Able to complete this to Shenault. And he will have the Jaguars first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. A nice throw right there. And Charles, this is game number 2 in the NFL.
We all like you back in Central, man.
These guys getting the victory last week, and he played pretty well by most accounts. Curious, what did you see?
I saw something similar to what you described, Brandon, because...
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll cross over
5,000 yards
right at the 25. A big play that time through the air. 33 yards. They go play action now. Lawrence. And this is caught. And he's brought down after a very nice game. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and run. This is Robinson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. Now Lawrence to throw. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Trevor Lawrence taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Jaguars add on to their lead. That touchdown, Charles, the first rushing TD of his rookie year.
I don't don't know that he's going to be Lamar Jackson or Russell Wilson or Josh Allen at this stage of his career, but he's got youth on his side. Those young legs, he put them to good use there, didn't he?
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. KJ Hamler returning it. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
Yeah, now stop running the fucking ball, you pussy.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back. But you got to think that sooner or later, they're going to hit one of those. But the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
On second down, Williams. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
That's a really alert defense there, because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Devon Hamilton in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss.
Jacksonville.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Desperation time. 4th down. Bridgewater. Oh, Bridgewater intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by the linebacker, Myles Jack.
Hey, let's fucking go, Jacksonville.
It's an interception at this point on 4th down is just as bad.
He's for real.
Pass. Either way, the ball goes over the other side.
Yeah, it's a tough spot to be in this late in the game, and there's not a whole lot he can do there, and he winds up giving the ball away.
They go play action with Lawrence. And that ball is caught by DJ Chark for the Jags touchdown. DJ Chark with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Jaguars are on their way to a 2-0 start. Extra point tacked on by Lambeau.
I'm fucking Jacksonville, bucko. Fuck you. I don't know if I want to make some pork chops or some chicken. I ain't let that chicken thaw out though.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Alright, let me see. Right in the fly.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take
I don't know what you're yawning about,
dude. Be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any
Jacksonville's gonna be there. You just hold her your end of the bargain.
He's going to air one out. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. On on second down now.
This is nigga problem. Niggas is down
And he'll
21
get
to
this
3.
only
Still
up to
trying to
about
run
the
the ball.
35.
You fucking believe.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him
Yeah,
with
that bitch
3rd
the
and
fuck
7
out.
ahead. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You foresee incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
On 3rd down, Bridgewater. And that will be incomplete. It just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sideline.
Yeah, Miles Jackson found it. He got
for the 4th time today. Picked off by the linebacker, Miles Jack. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they
This
try
nigga
to
talking
throw
about some Quandre Diggs to Josh Allen.
This was a
This nigga
defense
fucking
that was well
retarded.
prepared.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Quandre Diggs to Josh Allen. Here we go. Huh?
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick 6 put the icing on the cake. So under a heavy rush, and down he goes. A hole to dig out of here. 2nd and 17. Another try after the first down sack. Bridgewater. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy.
Hey, this nigga Miles Jack every fucking where.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice.
He all over the field
Those
right now.
faster passes when they're going that fast. Any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a good point there is they were able to connect. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Jags take over in terrific field position. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Lawrence with the handoff to Robinson. And he's going to take this one down to the 25. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Again, it's Robinson. He'll have a 1st down inside the 10. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And the lead will swell by 1 more.
Damn, that nigga was rushing me and hitting me up all crazy with that damn play. And look at
this one away.
They stayed in the place, man.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen.
They got so much talent. Like, Jacksonville just a terrible.
Their end of the bargain. good. So now they're going to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Definitely in the lead.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
Come on, let's keep him under 100 yards.
Rushing for him now as he's carried it 16 times.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Play action now. Bridgewater. He finds his man, complete. It's back.
It's pretty easy to overlook the fullback when you're making your assignments defensively in the pass coverage game, but in this case, they made him pay for that oversight and picks up a nice gain.
They'll come up now on second and a yard. On play action, it's Bridgewater. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Now a man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Williams. And he gets this one across midfield for the first down to the 46. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. Now Bridgewater. He'll go up top here for Hamler. And now here's another interception. Picked off by the rookie, Andre Cisco. And the Jags are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. CD, this defense, man. At this rate, they're just having fun out there right now. And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. 2nd and 5. That one looks like he'll throw here. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that is caught.
Oh, I should have bulleted it, man.
Say incomplete. And it's incomplete. And now we're down to 10 seconds. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. On the run, it's Robinson. And he's got this down to the 35.
35-3, man.
So this will be a win for Jacksonville. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime is really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense it was much more the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
So for the Jaguars, it's a win here in their home opener as they move to 2-0. And they'll get to stay put for a few days as they'll host the Arizona Cardinals next week. Meanwhile, for the Broncos, they'll drop to 0-2. And they'll be back home next week for a date with the New York Jets.